Welcome to the fourth in Fuel for Leaders series on leadership identity. This presentation addresses our wants and needs. As we've discussed before, the actions and behaviors we exhibit daily are influenced by the many dimensions of who we are as leaders. Uncovering these facets of our leadership identity enables us to respond best to the varied circumstances we face in our leadership roles. Our wants, or motivations, as well as our more deep-seated needs, have a profound impact on how we approach our work and what we seek from our careers. While rooted more deeply in our identity, our wants and needs impact how we act in situations or behave with others. Our wants are what drives us, the motivations we are expecting our work to deliver for us. Our wants, or more commonly termed motivations, can be divided into two primary categories, external and internal. Our external or extrinsic motivators tend to be more transactional or economic in nature. The financial returns of our work or titles we attain are examples of extrinsic motivators. Recognition among our colleagues and peers or the level of influence we can attain can be key drivers behind our actions and behaviors. Internal or intrinsic motivators are more subtle in nature. We may be driven by a desire for personal growth, helping others, or simply the satisfaction of a job well done. Our wants from our work can vary over the course of our career. What motivated us in our 20s may be different than what motivates us in our 40s. And there's no judgment about motivators. Having more extrinsic motivators does not deem us shallow or less mature than leaders with more intrinsic motivators. Our needs are fundamental to who we are as individuals. Big questions we are looking to our work for answers. Many of us are familiar with Abraham Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Beyond the basics of food, water, shelter, and security, satisfaction for these needs are often sought through our work. We look to our careers to fulfill profound needs, seeking actualization, inspiration, validation, and belonging. Whether we are leaders or not, we expect our work to answer many of the big existential questions in our lives. The actualization question centers around what we can become. What will we achieve? What impact do we expect to have? What legacy will we leave? What outlandish dream do we hope our work can deliver? The inspiration questions address the more creative side of our persona. What sparks our imagination? What taps our creativity? What excites us most? What fuels the passion of our endeavors and challenges us to strike out to new frontiers? Our work can also be about finding our community. We are seeking a sense of belonging, a place and a group that we can call home. With so much of our time dedicated to our work, we want to be part of a team where we are deeply aligned and connected, where we can be truly authentic, where we can feel safe. In my years as a leader and a coach, I believe the most profound need leaders are seeking from their work is validation. We are trying to answer some of the biggest questions we face as individuals. Where do I stand? Am I enough? The foundations of validation are self-regard, our inner assessment of our worth or standing, and affirmation, the external assessment we seek. Poorly apportioned self-regard or a shortness on affirmation can manifest in dysfunctional actions and behaviors and hamper our ability to lead. Oftentimes, this need is mostly about who we are seeking validation from. Are we looking for affirmation from our father, mother, or immediate family? Friends or old classmates? Are we looking to our colleagues, peers, or a boss? Perhaps we are looking for affirmation more broadly from a community or the public at large. Once we understand who we are seeking affirmation from, Then we can address what that validation will answer. Am I valued? Do I count? Am I measuring up? How will I know when I arrive? Finding answers to these big questions is key to achieving our leadership potential. As leaders, our work is a big part of who we are and a means of answering many of the deepest needs we face as individuals. Answering the vexing questions about our wants and needs will help us better understand the framework of our leadership identity. Taking time to explore these many facets of who we are will uncover this leadership identity. For more information about this, go to our website at Fuel for Leaders. Thanks again for tuning in.